So my name is Ken Anderson, and I'm going to be talking about introducing the concept of solar energy co-ops. And for those of you that are familiar with the solar energy garden concept, which was passed as a bill, Colorado State bill, it's very similar to that. But that bill is very limiting in size and implementation. So I think Boulder is poised to really take advantage of what that concept has to offer. And I want to talk a little bit about that and some of the concepts about that. So essentially, a solar energy co-op is essentially what you do is you have you install solar panels on a field outside of the city. So this isn't the solar installations on your home. It's actually like more of a mass implementation of solar, either photovoltaic or solar thermal. It doesn't have to be photovoltaics. And the idea is basically, as opposed to calling up a solar energy company and saying, hey, come install solar panels on my roof, you call up the solar co-op and say, hey, I'd like to have a block of energy. And then the solar co-op installs these panels on the field outside of the city, and your energy bill is credited for that energy on the thing. So why does that make a difference? What's the big deal about that? Well, there's a lot of really interesting things that you can do if you install solar, and a lot of advantages if you install solar outside of the home. And let me just say, I'm not really against solar on the home, but I think for large mass implementation of solar electricity, I think you have to move to this type of a model, or at least supplement the photovoltaics on the roof. But some of the concepts, so basically you purchase it. Wait, stay back there.
Sorry.
There's some really interesting things you can do with conservation requirements. So if you become a member of the solar co-op, you could have a conservation methodology such that you help the people finance the conservation of that as part of the membership. And then fast installation, which is really, really important because I think there's a lot of barrier to entry with photovoltaics on the roof because there's a lot of time. It's like a small home remodel, if you will, for a lot of people. Some people love to do it and it's great, but I think there is a barrier to entry there. And then solar energy credits show up on your bill just like normal. So just turn to the next slide. So this slide will be great if you want to take a lot more simple, far less time for the homeowner, and it's a lot more flexible because solar shares can be resold as opposed to having it go with your house. So